Today marks a really big step for me in my life in Japan. I finally paid off my insurance debt to the Japanese government. I got into about $1,000 of insurance debt in Japan because when you first move to Japan and you start working your new job, you don't have to pay heavy insurance fees because it's based on your previous year's income. So I had no income. For me, my case, I was a student and I started working after that. So I was still paying student rates, which was $10 a month, literally $10 a month. Now, normally when you join a company, your company will pay half the insurance and you pay the other half, and it's deducted from your paycheck. So it's pretty easy to do and you don't notice it so much. In my case, my first job was as a contractor, so I wasn't an employee. I had to do it all myself, and the pay just wasn't really good. So I was making around like 1,800, 1,700 a month, depending on how much work I got, because I was teaching adults English, and sometimes there just wasn't any class, so there just wasn't work, and I didn't get paid. Now, what happened was I was working for a year, paying $10 a month for insurance. So happy, great, amazing, right? And then, boom, one day in the mail after a year, it's 24,000 yen for my insurance, and I was shocked because that's like maybe $180 or something. But it's about 10% or more of my paycheck every month. So that on top of income tax, on top of just rent and life, I didn't have the money at the moment. So what ended up happening is I slowly started piling it up and paying old insurance back. And then I had more insurance pile up. And then last year I lost my job. So I just didn't pay for it for a couple of months. And so I finally paid all of my insurance off. All of it today. I went to the konbini, paid in cash, because now my job, I make 50% more after insurance and pension and tax than my previous job. It's so much better pay. Oh my gosh. I still have a lot of debt. There's insurance that I've paid off. There's pension. I never paid my pension, so we're working on that. That's next, and it's gonna take me a couple months, but soon I will be debt-free in Japan. And it's debt to the Japanese government, which is honestly the nicest debt to have, because as long as you kind of pay some of it and you promise, they make you sign a promise contract and you keep it, they'll be happy. You paid it, you're good. Just have to continue paying it off.